We shun the sun.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Dylan from We Shun The Sun here, unpacking my Xbox One. As you can see, we've got our Xbox One console here, our FIFA download code, our play and charge kit, and I got them to throw in a few months of Xbox Live. Now let's dig into it. Alright, now as we can see, they gave me my nice Xbox One hat. Now it is 1:45 at the minute. A couple of Xbox Lives because I decided to rock up, but let's get into the meat. So we have the console here. Let's get to it. Lucky for me, I brought my knife. But when don't I have a knife is the better question. Alright, slip this off. That's just that cover. Now we've got our Xbox, which can be opened up. Starting from scratch, we can see our nice shiny Connect. Lift up this little cover thing here. We have our quick setup guide. We don't need to care about that. Our headset. I'll open that up in a second. Our controller. Looking forward to feeling that one. HDMI cable. Now it's quite strange that these are the first consoles that come with HDMI cables, seeing as how long you can get them, especially the cheap ones you can get for like $5 on eBay. But I just realised I'm probably not showing everything properly, but we'll get there. And here we have our Connect, the last chunk of the piece. This is a bit difficult to do with one hand, but we're going to get there. Hello everyone, now this is a day one Xbox One update. Now I purchased the console last night at midnight, and honestly it was just too hard to do it unboxing then, as I didn't get home till just after 1 and I was in all sorts. But today I've picked up the extra controller and charge kit. Dead Rising 3 Day 1 Edition, which came with the controller for a good price, and NBA 2K14. Now here's the actual controller. We just get this up here. As you can see, it is quite a bit smaller. We'll put them side by side here. You can't notice the differences too much. If we go from a lower angle, we get a bit of lens flare there, sorry. You get a bit shorter. The sticks are a bit smaller again. And they're actually a bit looser, which honestly annoys me just a tad, because I prefer my sticks tight, as raunchy as that feels, and sounds. But we'll see. Now here's the actual console in question, up and running. Now, them lights aren't actually on, so the camera's picking up some lights from the Kinect there, which aren't actually coming out of the system, so that's interesting. And we can see our splash screen up and running. Killer Instinct up last, because that was the last thing I played. Now it's actually really snappy. Let's turn the button off and see how quick this goes. Alright, so that's off. Wait for it to fully turn off. And then we'll hit the button and see how quick she starts up. Alright, start your counters. That's my lovely avatar there. So that's pretty quick up and running. Now the Kinect thing actually does work well, because I turned the machine off. Actually, we'll just show it. I'll turn the machine off again. And what we'll do is I'll turn it on out of focus, so it won't sign in with me. And from there, what will happen is I'll walk into view and we'll see the Kinect pick me up. It actually works quite well. So we'll just hit the on button here, which actually isn't a button, it's just some touch sensitive thing. So I'll wait for the TV to pick that up. And you see my lovely Windows 8 machine, so I'm familiar with the interface already. Alright, so we're standing out of screen here. See my lovely Pyro lithograph from Team Fortress and my Blink 182 signed poster. Okay, so as you can see, I'm going to try and hook this around. You can see it hasn't detected anyone to sign in. Let's walk into focus. Let's sit down quickly, see if it picks me up. And there we go. So it actually worked quite well. Later on I'm going to do a test where I create another profile with someone else and get them to walk into room one by one, but that's just a quick overlay, and I'll unbox the games in a second. If we open up Dead Rising here, I've just taken the plastic off. We can open that up. We see the discs on the left side, which a few people aren't too happy about. On the right, we've got my day one code. I'll just flash it quickly because I don't want anyone to steal my costumes, but that'd be pretty quick. 3-day Xbox Live trial. That's not going to get you far, I suppose. But as you can see, pretty bare bones. I mean, it's day one edition, which means I get the Frank West and Chuck Green skins. Rated R, which is new for Australia, so that's also good. And last night, anyone who went to a launch at midnight got this little Xbox One trucker cat. Everyone has seen how we scan QR codes in, but I'll just show you. If we go to the video, we can see my, well, sort of see me pointing, looking nice and sexy. But right here, you see it says we can enter the code or use the QR. So let's just hold this up to the Kinect. And there it is. Done. There we are.